Liechtenstein might be tiny, but it's packed with surprises that will blow your mind. Picture a country so small it fits in your pocket, yet it boasts some of the most jaw-dropping facts you've ever heard. From its secretive banking industry to its unique royal traditions and stunning natural landscapes, this little gem in the heart of Europe hides more than just breathtaking views. Get ready to dive into the unbelievable world of Liechtenstein, where every fact is a revelation and every detail is more fascinating than the last. Number 1. Incredibly low crime rate. Imagine a scenario, a nation where you can stroll along the road without any concerns. In the past 20 years, there has been no recent murder reported, and the majority of residents do not see the need to secure their doors. In Liechtenstein, this may seem like a fantasy, but it is actually true. Let's begin with the fundamentals. Liechtenstein is a tiny landlocked nation situated between Switzerland and Austria. Even though it is small, it is having a significant impact on safety and security. How can a nation of such a small size accomplish such remarkable outcomes? Let's analyze it. To start with, let's look at the numbers. Liechtenstein is home to one of the lowest crime rates in the world. In order to provide context, the most recent murder on record occurred in 1997. Yes, that's correct, more than 25 years ago. This statistic is truly remarkable for a country where the majority of people don't even bother locking their doors. Now, we will discuss their incarceration system. Liechtenstein can only accommodate up to 20 prisoners in its prison. That is extremely tiny in comparison to other nations. However, the catch is that individuals who receive a sentence longer than 2 years are transferred to Austria. Indeed, Austria. This is due to the fact that Liechtenstein has very few prison facilities. Nevertheless, the nation upholds its remarkable safety reputation, attributed to its distinct combination of community-oriented measures and a remarkably low crime level. Number 2. Accidental Swiss invasions. Let's begin with one of the most well-known confusions. In 2007, 171 Swiss soldiers mistakenly went off course due to bad weather and low visibility. They marched almost 2 kilometers into Liechtenstein before they noticed their error. The Swiss apologized before anyone in Liechtenstein even realized they had crossed the border. Can you picture the astonishment of Liechtenstein officials upon receiving a gracious apology from Switzerland for the inadvertent trespass? They calmly accepted everything, stating, "It's not as if they came in with attack helicopters. It's okay, these things are bound to occur." The Swiss army has had incidents with Liechtenstein for even longer. In 1985, Swiss artillery shells mistakenly landed in Liechtenstein, resulting in a forest fire. Luckily, nobody suffered any injuries. In 1968, Swiss artillery caused worry once more by landing shells in Liechtenstein, but no injuries or significant damage occurred. These events demonstrate the close and often amusing bond between these two nations. Even with these unintended intrusions, the diplomatic relationships continue to thrive, illustrating how mishaps can sometimes foster unplanned alliances. Number 3. False teeth. Capital of the world. Now, you may be curious as to how Liechtenstein obtained such a distinct designation. Thanks to Ivoclar Vivadent, the company is responsible for it all. Located in Schaan, this company manufactures an impressive 60 million sets of dentures annually. This is sufficient to account for 20% of the worldwide market and an impressive 40% of the European market. Ivoclar Vivadent has been in existence for many years, refining the craft and technology of dental prosthetics. Their cutting-edge technology and top-notch materials have established them as a reputable presence in the dental field. This company makes sure that millions of people worldwide can confidently smile by providing a range of dental products from dentures to crowns. Number 4. Renting the entire country. Although small in size, Liechtenstein provided one of the most extravagant packages in 2011. You could rent the entire country for the price of $70,000 per night. Just picture having a whole nation at your fingertips for one day. This special deal wasn't only for showing off. The accommodation in the package can cater to a maximum of 150 guests. Therefore, you have the option to bring your family, friends, and possibly even your neighbor's dog with you. You can also personalize street signs with your name. Isn't that awesome? Strolling along a road bearing your name in a foreign country where you're staying temporarily. Included in the package was a wine tasting session with the Prince of Liechtenstein for those who enjoy wine. Drinking high-quality wine with members of the royal family, that is a memory you will always treasure. Liechtenstein's distinctive proposition caught the attention of global media outlets. It was not only about extravagance, it was about crafting a memorable moment. Renting a whole country may seem like something out of a fairy tale, but Liechtenstein made it possible. Number 5. No airports. Although Liechtenstein is rich and has modern infrastructure, it lacks an airport. The primary airport near Vaduz is located in Zurich, Switzerland, with a travel time of around 90 minutes by car. Why is it that Liechtenstein lacks an airport? The straightforward response: outer space. The nation is small, with the majority of its level terrain dedicated to agriculture. The sole flatland north of Schaan is designated for farming. Constructing an airport might involve expanding into the Rhine River or the nearby mountains, leading to potential diplomatic challenges. Residents opt to take a bus to Zurich for their air travel needs, rather than tackling the complex situation. However, Liechtenstein does have some quick air access options available. Balzers has a heliport within its town limits. If you are in a rush and can afford it, you have the option to take a helicopter ride. This special arrangement may appear awkward, but it shows how Liechtenstein manages to juggle contemporary requirements with its geographical and diplomatic constraints. Number 6. No military. Liechtenstein has not had an army since 1868. The choice to disband was taken following the Austro-Prussian War. Liechtenstein is among the handful of countries worldwide that do not have a military. Instead of opting for soldiers and tanks, this land has decided to pursue a peaceful and neutral stance. Liechtenstein is situated between Switzerland and Austria, and it has adopted a distinctive strategy for its defense. The Swiss armed forces are tasked with protecting Liechtenstein under a unique agreement. This collaboration enables Liechtenstein to concentrate on its strengths, preserving a peaceful and thriving community. Even though it lacks a military, Liechtenstein still adheres to its neutral policy. The nation avoids military confrontations and prioritizes diplomacy and trade for security and prosperity. Liechtenstein's approach is basic but efficient. Through cultivating strong diplomatic relationships and a thriving economy, the country has established a secure and steady atmosphere for its people. This small nation demonstrates that strength and security can be achieved without a military. Number 7. There is only one lake in Liechtenstein. The Gampriner Sila stands as the lone lake in Liechtenstein. It was established in 1927 after a significant flood from the Rhine River submerged a vast region. The lovely lake we see today in Bendern-Gamprin village was formed by a natural occurrence at approximately 435 meters above sea level. Nestled within thick woods, the Gampriner Sila is a serene sanctuary that enhances the beauty of Liechtenstein's scenery. It's incredible to consider how this lake, created by a catastrophic event, has turned into such a peaceful location. In order to maintain the lake's vitality and health, oxygen and fresh water are infused into it via a pipeline linked to a nearby inland canal. This guarantees that the lake continues to be a flourishing ecosystem. Number 8. There's only one billionaire in Liechtenstein, but he's worth 50% of the country's GDP. Were you aware that Liechtenstein, a small nation located between Switzerland and Austria, has just one billionaire? Exactly, only a single one. However, the astonishing part is that his riches amount to half of the total GDP of the country. Allow me to present to you Christoph Zeller, the individual responsible for this amazing statistic. Christoph Zeller amassed his wealth in a highly distinctive field: dental merchandise. He managed a company named Ivoclar Vivident, which specializes in producing dentures. Ivoclar Vivident is so successful that Liechtenstein is now the top producer of dentures globally, making up 20% of sales worldwide. There are a large number of dentures, but how did a country of such small size manage to become one of the wealthiest per capita in the world? Liechtenstein boasts a highly appealing corporate tax rate, standing at a mere 12.5%. With a low tax rate and a high number of holding companies in its capital city Vaduz, this small country has become a major player in the financial world. Number 9. It's the second least visited country in Europe. Can you believe it's difficult? Particularly when you witness the beautiful mountain views that encircle this small nation. Picture yourself skiing on these inclines or taking a hike on these beautiful paths. Liechtenstein provides excellent winter sports options in Europe, yet remains one of the most undiscovered destinations on the continent. And we must also remember the whimsical castles scattered throughout the scenery. These grand buildings appear as if they were taken directly from a fairy tale. They serve as a reminder of the nation's wealthy history and royal lineage. Though small in size, Liechtenstein has a lot to offer. With exciting winter activities, stunning castles, and awe-inspiring nature, it's a mystery why more people haven't explored it yet. Number 10. Liechtenstein's GDP per capita is one of the largest in the world. Although Liechtenstein is tiny in size, it has a strong economic impact despite its small stature. Liechtenstein, with approximately 39,000 residents, has one of the highest GDP per capita levels in the world. Is this even possible? The key is in Liechtenstein's strong and varied economy. Despite being small, this country boasts a flourishing financial services sector, a robust industrial foundation, and a substantial manufacturing industry. These industries collaborate to build a strong economy. Liechtenstein's uniqueness is not solely due to its economy. The nation's welcoming business climate and competitive tax rates entice companies and investors globally. Liechtenstein is considered an ideal location for companies to establish their operations due to its stable political climate and favorable economic policies. The surge of businesses and investments has significantly strengthened Liechtenstein's economic prosperity. Therefore, the people living in Liechtenstein experience a high quality of life, demonstrated by their impressive GDP per capita statistics. It's not surprising that this small country can rival some of the biggest economies in the world. Number 11. There are more companies than people in Liechtenstein. One of the most surprising facts is that this area boasts a greater number of registered companies than actual inhabitants. Let's explore the reasons behind why this tiny country holds significant importance in the business industry. Liechtenstein, despite its small size of around 39,000 inhabitants, has a significant economy. This country boasts an advanced and varied economy that draws in businesses from around the world. And the reason is this: Liechtenstein provides a highly favorable business atmosphere, with competitive corporate tax rates and beneficial regulations. It's not surprising that many companies opt to establish their presence in this location. The precise proportion of businesses to inhabitants may differ, but it is evident that the amount of registered companies exceeds the population. Picture a nation in which the number of businesses exceeds the population. Quite incredible, isn't it? Liechtenstein's distinctive feature transforms it into a key hub for finance and commerce, housing a variety of companies from financial services to manufacturing. Liechtenstein's role as a center for commerce is not coincidental. The principality has put in a lot of effort to establish a conducive environment that appeals to a variety of industries. Liechtenstein offers a range of financial opportunities, from cutting-edge startups to well-established industry leaders. Number 12. The country has no foreign debt. Liechtenstein's financial sector is a major player in its story. With a robust and well-developed financial system, this principality attracts businesses and investors from around the globe. Its favorable business environment makes it a magnet for financial activities, further boosting its economic stability. Add to that low unemployment rates, and you've got a recipe for financial success. When a country's people are employed and thriving, it means the economy is healthy and strong. And a strong economy means less reliance on foreign borrowing. So, what does having no foreign debt really mean? For Liechtenstein, it's not just about financial freedom. It's about having the flexibility to invest in its own growth without the burden of external pressures. This unique position allows Liechtenstein to maintain its stability and continue flourishing. In a world where many nations struggle with debt, Liechtenstein stands out as an incredible example of financial prudence and success. It's proof that with the right mix of financial management, a solid economic foundation, and smart investments, a country can indeed live free from foreign debt. So, what do you think of this mind-blowing fact about Liechtenstein? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more surprising facts and intriguing stories from around the world. Thanks for watching.